You got to be careful. When you do evil, you have to expect evil is coming back on you. And that's period. To tell you all what have happened with this case, Brother Bob and family. The man is not the father. And guess what, you all? Are y'all ready for this?
My life, my life. My life, when times get hard, we make it through whatever. Make it through whatever. My life, good days or bad days don't last forever. Don't last forever. Blocking out distractions, no time to waste. Love, peace, and loyalty is what I embrace. Living life simple is where I want to be. I care not to be you, please let me be me. My life, not a crystal stare. The strength within, not at all underwear. Kept me out of trouble, me slaying hair. On the other side, I labored in prayer. The glory is shown, the story is unknown. To uplift my spirit, I make my own songs. My life, take the bitter with the sweet. Bounce back from the worst again, no defeat. Determined to achieve excellency. If you can't fly, run or walk. By all means, gold is not the stop. Look me up, but
A sad case. She wanted the man to go down. She wanted the man to do life in prison. She refused to forgive the man. She rejoiced on the man's downfall and the man's situation in prison the whole 2 years. She rejoiced. And look what happened at the end of the day. The man is rising and she has fallen. Peace and blessing, everyone. Welcome to my channel, Rooted in Royalty. It is Aa-Isha Diamond. So I just come on very briefly. Let me get to the point. You all know I did a video on this trending case that is very popular in the Gambia, and it got everyone all in an uproar, and everyone is just fighting on behalf of this brother, which they should. But I was like, this seemed like a movie to me. This is just like unbelievable. But anyway, so everybody been waiting to see what was going to happen next, because the courts, they wasn't dealing with the case because of the holidays and this, that, and this. So they kind of put it to the side for a minute. So anyway, y'all, so this lady and her husband, right? The lady was with her husband, good man, from my understanding, was a family man. They did great things together. And the lady accused the man of raping her sister. They ended up locking up the man. And at the time she accused the man from raping her sister, the sister had a boyfriend, right? Okay, so they locked this man up for 2 years, you all. Not 2 days, not 2 weeks, but 2 years. So, okay, all of a sudden, this particular baby was 2 years old, I guess. All of a sudden, the baby hanging with her, and the baby dies in the car. Okay, I'm just trying to give a little recap on the story. Okay, so the baby dies in the car. So they ended up getting her and the drivers and everybody that was involved, the baby was on their watch that day. So she ended up getting locked up. But let me back up. Before she got locked up, she was all on social media bragging about herself and talking bad against the brother and all of this, just doing too much on social media. And when I tell you all, this lady was not coming down on forgiving this brother. She was not forgiving the brother. So some of the leaders in the community, some of the imams, they went to try to talk to the lady, to tell the lady, just forgive the man, forget the case, don't do this, don't do that. The lady said, no, he is going to jail and he gonna rot in jail. In so many words. So this lady was serious about seeing this man go to jail. She really wanted the man to suffer. I'm like, What kind of heart is this to not forgive? That's one thing that we as people need to work on, and me myself too, because I'm not perfect. But we as humans need to learn how to forgive people. We got to forgive people sometime. So honey, she was serious about it. She was not coming up off this man. She said he needs to go to jail, and he needs to stay in jail for the rest of his life. Okay, y'all, let me show y'all the work of Allah. Like they say, you cannot dig a ditch for somebody else and think you is not going to fall in it. So this sister doing all this extra or whatever. So anyway, when the baby died, I told y'all, Senegal. They took the baby to Senegal, for better care or whatever to try to save the baby. The baby ended up dying. So honey, she gonna hurry up and bury the baby in Senegal. Forget the family grieving, forget everybody else, forget the mother of the child grieving and want to bury her child. This lady is the baby auntie going to hurry up and bury the baby. Honey, she thought she was scot-free. She thought she was about to take off and travel and live life happily ever after and let that man suffer in prison. No, honey, they went and got her at the airport in Senegal. They ended up digging up the baby body, still doing the DNA test. They did the DNA test. So now everybody is waiting on this DNA test because it's a lot of people on this man's side, which they should be. I'm on the man's side too. Anyway, so finally the DNA test come back. And guess what? The man is not the father. Are you all ready for this? I know you all is ready for this. Guess what? The boyfriend of the girl at the time, who people were saying that he probably the dad, he probably the child's father, considering that that's her boyfriend at this time. So why he can't be the father? Guess what, you all? That man is not the father neither. So who is the father of this baby? But anyway, so this just a sad situation. Like, this man was locked up for 2 years and he's innocent. But honey, I can't say that because it's been people locked up for 40 plus years in America. People been locked up for a long time in America, honey, and they innocent. Who's the father? Who is the father? But you all, at the end of the day, this is a very sad story. Very sad case. It's like this woman wanted to see this man go down so bad, and she the one went down, and he coming back up. He's been set free. The man is innocent. So I just want to know what she's feeling like and looking like right now. Because honey, they said that day 2 of her being in jail, honey, her bleached skin turned dark was day 2 in jail. Her lawyer said to the people she needs to be put in a better facility because where she was at is not, I guess, not right. Up to her standards, it's not right. Like, she's better than where they put her at. And so the court's like, okay, but the man, he did 2 years in that same environment. So he didn't need to be put in a better situation. So they said she needed to be put in a better situation. And they said when she went to court, she was wrapped up, had a head wrap all covered up. She didn't want to, she was ashamed, number one. And number two, she did not want people to see how dark she was turning so fast. People, number one, let me say, women in the West is not the only crazy women in the world. But y'all swear African American women is the only crazy women in this world. No, as you can see, mental illness do not have a color to it, honey. So y'all need to stop trying to characterize women in the West to be crazier than some women in some other parts of the world. No, mental illness. So we have to do more praying than anything because we all human. So guess what? Anybody mind can snap. can pop. Because we human, we very fragile. So that's why it's so important for us to pray always and to connect with the Creator always. Because you just never know what this world will bring you. You never know what life will take you and what life will bring to your front door. I don't know about you all, but I'm not planning on living without the Almighty. But yeah, so it's a sad case. You got to be careful who you come against. You got to be careful by doing evil, because Allah knows our heart. We got to be careful. So that's it, you all. Now, everybody's praying for the man. Everybody's pushing. Everybody is cheering and excited and happy. Gambians are happy right now. So this is where we at. The man is innocent. She is guilty. Who is the father of baby Muhammad? Anyway, you all, so I'm going to just leave it here. Continue to pray, because we need prayer in this land, because this is a sad situation, unbelievable situation. So I just wanted to update you all on what's happening, what's going on with this case, what have happened. A lot of people already know about it. Some people did not know. Well, here you go. This is what happened. At the end of the day, the lady went down and a man, Brother Bob, is rising to the occasion. Alhamdulillah.
Focus what's next. Focus on the now. We moving up next. Focus on the now. Tomorrow what's next. Work hard now. Allow me to flex. Born with the shine. Let's just call it blessed. Making moves for the future. Not here to impress. Not ordinary. The hustle gotta respect. Nevertheless, I'm healing in my peaceful zone. Time to focus. Yeah, the time to heal. Breathing for today. With the most high I live. Focus on the now. We moving up next. The future is bright. Preparing today. The next is not promised. Only then when we pray. Loving for me. Self-love is the key. Who taught you to hate the color of your skin? Identify this snake slipped in as a friend. Chopped off the head. Give me nothing to clean. Aware that I'm nice, but not at all green. I want to bridge the gap with authentic. Fought you moving up next. Shine bright like a diamond. If you want to get mine, I know makeup is season. Beauty within me. Take me to nature. Help me heal and breathe. A simple life is what I seek to achieve. The glory they see, the story they won't believe. No sad story to tell. My spirit have grown. Time is short. Find me chilling on the throne. Praises to the Almighty. I'm not alone. Many of us go through many trials, tests, and storms in life. It's almost an